What if I told you that the key to your manifestations isn't just in the action you take, but in knowing when to let go? Today, we're uncovering a powerful principle that often gets overlooked, the art of being in the receptive mode. It's the subtle balance of taking inspired action and then allowing what you desire to come to you without forcing it. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll see why this simple shift can make all the difference. Imagine this. You're in a rowboat on a calm lake. You want to get to the other side, but instead of rowing, you've been pushing and pulling at the boat from every angle, frustrated that you're not moving faster. Then you realize the oars are right there. All you needed was to start rowing and then let the flow of the water carry you forward. The harder you struggled, the more resistance you created. This is how we often approach manifestation. We start with good intentions, but instead of aligning with our desire, we exhaust ourselves trying to control every detail. We're not allowing things to unfold. In the words of Abraham Hicks, you never create anything, you just align with what is already created. The receptive mode is where alignment happens. It's where you take inspired action, then trust the flow to guide you, knowing that what you desire is already on its way. Now, many people hear about the receptive mode and think it means doing nothing, just sitting back and waiting for everything to magically appear. But that's not quite it. Even though we need to relax, we're not in a passive state. Being receptive means being actively open to inspiration and following it with purpose. Let's look at an example from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Hill talks about how great successes often come from a place of inspired action. One famous story is that of Thomas Edison. Edison didn't sit around waiting for inspiration to hit him out of the blue. He had a vision, but he took action only when he felt aligned, when an idea or insight lit up the path. He tried thousands of ways to create the light bulb, but each step was guided by an inner sense of purpose, not forced out of desperation. The receptive mode isn't about not acting. It's about taking the right action at the right time, actions that feel aligned and natural. Edison's success wasn't just hard work. It was the flow of inspired ideas combined with persistence. Inspired action is something you feel deeply called to do. It doesn't feel like a chore or a checklist item. It feels natural, even exciting. Compare this to forced action, which is usually driven by fear, impatience, or the belief that nothing will happen unless I make it happen. Take the story of J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a phenomenon, Rowling was a struggling single mother. But she wasn't writing out of fear or a need to force success. She wrote from inspiration. She was genuinely in love with the world she was creating. When she finished the manuscript, she sent it out, yes, but she didn't chase publishers desperately. Instead, she held her vision and trusted that her book would find its place. This receptive mode allowed her to approach the process calmly, despite rejections. Eventually, her inspired action met the right opportunity, and the rest is history. When you're in the receptive mode, you know that things are working in your favor, and you're able to act from a place of peace rather than panic. Step 1. Cultivate inner alignment. First, align yourself with what you desire by visualizing it, feeling grateful for it, as if it's already yours. Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his book Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, emphasizes the power of aligning our emotional state with our desires. When we feel abundant, joyful, and peaceful in the present, we're no longer in lack. We're signaling to the universe that we're ready to receive. Step 2. Act on intuitive nudges. Start tuning into subtle nudges or ideas. These often come when you're relaxed, not overthinking. It could be a small idea that pops up during a walk or an impulse to reach out to someone. This is inspired action. It feels easy and exciting, not pressured. Step 3. Practice letting go of control. Once you've taken inspired steps, release the need to control every detail. Let go of attachment to how things will unfold. Rhonda Byrne, author of The Secret, describes letting go as trusting that your desire will show up in the perfect way and timing. When you release attachment, you're signaling confidence, not desperation, which speeds up the manifestation process. Let's bring this to life with another real-world story, Oprah Winfrey. In her early career, Oprah wanted the role of Sophia in The Color Purple. She auditioned and, like anyone who wants something badly, she began to obsess over it. She tried everything to make it happen, but eventually she realized her attachment was creating resistance. So, Oprah let go. She decided that if she wasn't meant to have the role, she'd accept it. But she kept herself open to inspiration, and soon after, she received a call. She'd gotten the role. Oprah's story shows that by surrendering and relaxing in the receptive mode, what's meant for you will flow naturally into your life. To be in the receptive mode is to dance with the universe. You're open, tuned in, and you let the inspiration come to you rather than chasing it. Imagine your manifestation process as planting a seed. You've done the work of planting. Now it's about nurturing and trusting it'll grow. If you're too focused on when and how, you'll uproot the seed before it has a chance to blossom. But if you align, take inspired actions, and then let go, the results are often better than you could have planned. The key is patience, trust, and a willingness to allow the universe to play its part. So next time you're manifesting, remember, be in the receptive mode. Take those aligned actions, then release the need to control. It's about setting the intention and letting it unfold without interference. If you found this approach helpful, check out our next video on why love is the missing component in manifestation. It's the perfect follow-up to today's topic, as it reveals how love amplifies your frequency and brings your desires even closer. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the best thing you can do to manifest is to let go and allow.